Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begling.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, drives it, climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Looking for options for movement. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Quarter of an hour played. That's tidy. Cross to the back post. They want to be quick to recover this.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
So we're still where we started right now. That ball looks a good one. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hazard. Good ball, good take. Rafael Leao! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Alderete. It's been shipped out wide. Granit Xhaka. That's a cute ball. That is good alertness. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Mbappe! And that is one way to get his defending done. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, what has happened here? And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals.
That was
the
the
score,
first half.
0-0.
Let's hope the boys can turn it up for the second.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than...
Chance! Ball first goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Shapes to shoot! Cleared away. Xhaka with the short one. Now it's Xhaka. Ball swapped. A mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Played back in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now he's off and running. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Manchester United can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
And the finish! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Corner number 2 then.
Coming on to replace him is number 18. Substitution in progress.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Sunderland are looking to go forward now. There's the shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Over to the left. Now, decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Number 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. He's on it, can he get away?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's gone for goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Great chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
And it's been taken short. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Robertson receives it in. He's shooting! Cleared without hesitation. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they've got rid. He's away! Just the keeper to beat! And time is up. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Well, that's it.